Oh my
What's
goodness.
going down? I'm Donald Nelson with Supreme Confidence. You're listening to today's episode of the Love Affair Discussions with Kels podcast on the Confidence in the Klutch Network. What is the game of basketball or the game of life? Gotta have confidence in the clutch. Practice makes confidence. Pressure makes diamonds. Stay sucker free. Keep it a buck. Stay woke or get out. Listen to Apple Podcasts and Google Play Music. And at confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com. Subscribe, rate, and review is important. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Klutch. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at K and the K. Coming up, we're going to talk about previous show feedback, question of the week. Got a new segment for the ladies about last night. And of course, fellas, I'm going to hit y'all with that. Don't worry about it. I got it. And much more. This is an open discussion about love, all types of love. The confidence starts now. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence
4, 5, 6.
in the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.
Kelly.
Hey.
Oh, man. Work through it, sister. Work through it. Cheers. You're alive.
Okay, yeah, I would do it, but I can't right now.
What you gonna do? You gonna break the glasses?
No.
The struggle is real.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
All right, let me jump into it, y'all. Saturday night. Kelly, you look fly.
Thank you. You look pretty dapper
Pretty
yourself.
snazzy. Easy on the eyes. All right.
I said dapper.
Dapper. Word. That's how you
I ain't
feel.
said nothing about easy on the eyes.
I said that.
We're going to see
Easy
what our
on the
listeners say.
eyes.
We're going to see if they say you
They
easy
know
on
I'm
the
easy
eyes.
on the eyes.
What you mean they know? We might have some new people watching.
I mean, I'm easy on the eyes of them. It's the first time they see it clear. All right. That's how you feel. I'm going to say the first one what I was going to do until, because I can throw that in. Right? How about this? Is it worse for a female being called a bitch? Did I have to say it like that?
Yeah.
For a female calling a bitch, or a male being called a bitch ass nigga. Ugh.
Oh.
Now, I think it's disrespectful to call a woman a bitch, and I know that some people do it because that's the only thing they can do. Because they wouldn't want to hit her, they wouldn't want to slap her, they wouldn't want to do none of that stuff because that's domestic violence, but they will call her a bitch. But the worst thing you can call a man, according to Clee, is anything with the word bitch in it. Bitch ass nigga, bitch ass punk, bitch ass fag, bitch ass mark, like, you know what I'm saying? Bitch ass hoe ass.
So any name other than their name is disrespectful?
we're talking about man. Like, if you call a man anything with bitch in it, you go, are you doing that? Because I ain't got to do it then. Never mind.
You do it. Keep doing
Thank
it.
you.
Keep doing it.
All right, so that's what I said. What up, Red? That's what I say. So I think it's worse for a man to be called a bitch ass nigga. It's a bitch ass nigga. Ooh, you a bitch. You acting like a bitch. It just sound worse. Like, bitch.
Because
Who you talking to, bitch? Dude, that don't sound as very. Oh, bitch ass nigga. Oh, man, oof. That means she thinks she can whoop your ass. If a woman call a man a bitch ass nigga, that means she think she can whoop your ass.
Hey, there's some women out here who can.
And I never. There's no. Listen, you got to be bigger than the dude. A man can kill a woman with his bare hands. You know what I'm saying? Like, just bare hands, like no weapon involved. That's why I get mad when people carjack and do all this stuff to people. You can walk up to a woman, talk to her in a threatening manner, and unless she got the strap or some pepper spray on her, she probably gonna lay it down and give you the purse, give you the car. You ain't gotta put a strap out and put it to her face, a pistol whip her, none of that. Hoe ass. Now that's a bitch ass nigga shit. Now, Go ahead, Kels.
I don't know.
Oh my God.
I don't know. I mean, you know what? For me, like, I mean, I know it's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? You call a woman a bitch, it's disrespectful. You call a man a bitch ass anything, it's disrespectful. Or if you, I think men get upset because when you call them a bitch, then you calling me a female, so to speak.
Nah.
You are saying I'm acting like a female, or
Nah.
or in a sense. That's just me. I don't know, but I'm confident and I know what my name is. So you could probably call me anything under the sun other than my name, and I probably will not get upset because I know what my name is. And anything other than that, I'm not gonna respond to. So I get people get upset about it, but me, I'm not finna get myself all out of order. Life is too short for all of that. I don't have time to be fooling around.
Well, the reason I say the thing about the bitch is this, Kelly, and I'm gonna tell you, Rob, because plenty of males got female characteristics, so you can't say that's bitch characteristics. It's female characteristics. So that's why I won't say.
Okay.
That's why I won't say bitch.
Yeah. Well.
All right. That's just me. Your turn.
So my thing is, and you probably, I think a lot of people be asking themselves this question.
Right.
But I want to know, when in the hell did pajama bottoms and bonnets, pajama bottoms with a bonnet, when did that become like an outfit? When did a bonnet become an accessory?
When did you wear that shit out the crib, man?
Like, but I'm just saying, this is what I see when I leave out of my house. You know, to me, that's like disrespectful. Like, come on, like, I don't get it. I'm sorry, I just don't get it. I don't understand. It's like, take time to take the bonnet off, fix your hair whatever kind of way you need it to look, put on some pants. I mean, put on some sweatpants, put on some leggings. Don't put on things that look like pajama pants. I mean, like the fleece ones that look like, no, come on now, ladies, for real. Let's stop. Seriously, it's not attractive. It doesn't look cute. It's not an outfit. Pajama bottoms are for the bed. Bonnets are for the bed, and even when you're getting ready to lay down and go to sleep. I don't know. I don't wear a bonnet, so I don't get it. But
pajama pants ain't supposed to be worn out the crib. First of all, I think it's kind of, I'm sorry to say, I think it's trampy to wear pajama pants out the crib, unless it's your kids in high school and it's pajama day at school. But to wear pajama pants out the crib, I think that's trampy.
You can call it trampy. I call it crazy. It just doesn't make any sense.
There's just certain standards that, you know what I'm saying, I try to make sure mine's going to do.
I don't even wear a scarf outside of my house.
Yeah, like I tell my son, don't wear no do-rag out the crib, fam. You can't wear a do-rag at the kitchen table. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely not.
Ain't no do-rag on, G.
It's just, I don't know. I'm more traditional. I don't even know if that's traditional, but like, yeah, it's not an outfit. It's not an accessory. Y'all got to get it together.
You know what? Like Red said, they be acting like females, y'all. Like even the kids in the classroom, they'll call me a bitch, right? And I'll be like, oh, for real? I say, I don't see your mama or grandmama in this motherfucker, man. And they look at me, that shut them smooth the fuck up.
Oh, yeah.
You calling me a bitch, your mama and grandma a bitch. It's that simple. I'm going for the juggler with you. Because you don't mean it anyway, but I'm going to make you feel real bad. And I just sent you.
You know, years ago when I was teaching, I had one student to call me out of my name, and I said, and I probably shouldn't have gone there with the student, but you know, it was like, you a bitch, and I'm like, oh, well, this bitch got a degree, this bitch got a master's degree, a high school diploma that you trying to work towards, and I drive a Beamer, and I own my own house,
there you go.
And I was just like, I need you to get like this bitch here. That's all I'm trying to do.
Doubt.
But I'm just saying, I mean, if you want to go there, but you know.
No doubt. All right, so we done with that. Is that an outfit? Hell no, that ain't an
No, it's
outfit.
not.
All right, previous show feedback. Let's hit them quickly, Kels.
So just last week we talked about how are you with your mate for over a decade and not married and are living together. You know, we had a lot of people chime in and give their opinions on that. Our topic of the week was 5 things that halt self-growth. And Donald went in on this. And we had a lot of people chime in as well. Familiarity is one. Complacency, convenience, comfortability or comfort, and loyalty. And I think these are 5 different things that you can apply, not just in relationships, but in any area of your life. And so we just kind of had that discussion, and we got a lot of good positive feedback, and a lot of people just had some things to say about that. But now we're going to go into are you ready?
I'm always ready. Go ahead.
Because you easy on the eyes. That's what he said, y'all. He
What?
easy on the eyes.
What?
Anyways. All right. We're going to go into our question of the week.
Go ahead. I'm multi-producing right now.
You're multi-producing?
Yeah. Audio, video, fucking sound,
Okay.
audio, sound.
Okay.
I'm trying to do too much. I'm always doing something. Kels.
We're going to go into our question of the week.
Go ahead.
Is there a difference between...
Coochie. Oh, that's Raunchy D. Raunchy D just made it.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
jumping out
Raunchy
already.
D. So
How many minutes are we in
when I'm
and you
talking,
already out here?
yeah, when I'm talking crazy, I'm Raunchy D.
Raunchy, man. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Raunchy D.
Yeah.
Is there a difference between lovemaking?
Why you gonna hit me? You gonna hit me with it? Okay,
No,
go ahead.
Is there a difference between lovemaking, or whether you call it making love, and then just having sex? What's the difference? Is there a difference? What would you say? What do you think?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I mean, you see, I'm working, and you're gonna ask me the question. You're supposed to go ahead and
okay,
take
so
it.
let me just from my
Thank
perspective.
Thank you.
Making love, is just a more intimate.
What is making love? I'm ready now.
I just think it's more intimate than. See, to me, okay, sex is just, 2 people getting together, just trying to have an orgasm, basically.
I feel like I got a lot of
Just
room
trying to
now.
get off. Yeah, you got a lot of room, y'all. We got new devices up in here,
Oh,
so
man.
y'all, it looks different. But sex is just like, it's just like we gonna get together, we gonna put it together, and we gonna get off. That's it. Making love is, to me, it's more intimate. It's more, there may be more affection involved. Can I get some? You got me some music in the background? Oh, I can't hear it. I hear it. I didn't hear the music.
You can't hear now?
It's not that loud. That's why I was.
Yeah, can't have it loud when we're talking.
Okay.
Turn your headphones up, G.
No, I'm straight. I'm good. But making love is just more intimate. There's more affection, more touching, more kissing, especially, love making, involves love, from my perspective. Like you feel some type of love, or you may be in love or really love that individual that you are engaging in relations with. There's like a relationship there, some type of intimate relationship involved, as opposed to sex is just like, like prostitutes have sex, hoes have sex,
Bitch ass niggas have sex.
Bitches have.
Alright, yo.
It's more intimate. That's just me. I feel like it's more involved. You might be really gazing into each other's eyes and all that. What? I'm for real.
Go ahead.
I'm serious.
I'm gonna let you cook, yo.
You may take more time to get yourself together for your man when it's getting ready to go down like that. It's just love making is like that stuff that you like after it's done. You walk away
God.
and days later you find yourself
Days later, it's an
days
hour, and it's
listen,
time to go again. What do you mean days?
listen to what I'm saying though. Hold on. Now, hey, I ain't get to that part. Yeah, you want to go again? Yes, absolutely. But days later, you sitting in your office at your computer, at your desk, or you sitting wherever you at in your job, and you start to have flashbacks, and you start thinking about like, oh, and you hear the music playing in the background. You remember how the lighting was, the candles was lit, or the water was running, whatever it is. You sit back and you reminisce on that. And you think about how just wonderful it was. I mean, that's me. I'm just saying.
That's the difference between sex and making love.
Making love. You're gonna think about that stuff. You might think about it.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you one thing.
Because it makes you want to go back to it also. Immediately.
How about this?
I'm listening. What you got?
What
you got? Easy on the eye. Raunchy D with easy on the eye.
What's the 3 things I need, love? What's my 3 things I need? I need to be in love and lust and pussy with, right?
That's what you said.
All right. So, but first of all, we make love to hoes. It just happens sometimes. I mean, we don't try to, but that's how we get caught up in, you know what I'm saying? Get a chick we can't get rid of. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? So, but, I mean, it's a difference. We all know that, but it's the same thing, though.
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing. Because sometimes, like, for real, I might just need it. So, we might go to lunch, and I'm going to need it. But I'm going to make sure, I mean, listen, okay, how about this? Let's break it down. The difference between making love and having sex, making love, I'm going to make sure you come. Having sex, I don't give a fuck if you come. It's that simple. If you have an orgasm. It's that simple.
Interesting.
Because I got to be into you to make sure you have a, right? Because you just the little whatever, right?
The jump off.
Well, whatever you are. But I mean, you know, after a while you build a relationship with somebody, there's going to be times when you just having sex and other times you making love. Now, your woman you stay with, you making love all the time. But I'm sure there's going to be a time when the kids ain't there. She got her dress on after work in the kitchen. She ain't washed up or nothing. You just going to come behind her, pull her panties down and just get to work. Right there, boom. Right? So it is what it is. It's going to happen like that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You playing a game or something in the living room or something, watching TV. She just comes just straight, just break you off right there on the couch, just like for no reason, just all good. One of the benefits of having in-house.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, no, we stupid because we make love to the wrong women. We make love to the wrong women.
I mean, I think it goes both ways.
A woman can't make love to no man.
Really?
A woman can't make love to me. A woman has never made love to me. Never. Now I can make love to a woman just because that's something that me being a man that I have to make sure I take care of her, right? You know what I'm saying? I got to make sure I take care of her. That's me being a man. So therefore, when it comes to romantic, like it's just certain shit around me woman ain't gonna do. You ain't gonna take out no trash. There's certain shit you ain't gonna do, right? Like so I ain't never been made love to.
Because you
making love is
you think it's only a thing that men can do for it. It's not. I mean, it can't go both ways. That's what you're saying.
It's the only thing a man can do to a woman. Yes, you were finna say it.
That's interesting, right. And that might be another show because I'm not sure I quite agree with that.
You ain't gotta agree.
I don't. I mean, yeah, I don't agree with it. I don't get it because I don't.
A woman can't. A woman can't have me there putting strawberries on my nipples and all that shit, and you know what I'm saying, all that crazy shit. Well, will constitute as gentle you got to be with a woman when you making love to her as compared to when you just trying to bust one. It's two different mind states that men are in when it comes to that. Like really, it's more. I'm gonna be honest with you. I can say there's more dick control goes into when you making love than when you just fucking. Right? Period. Point blank. To be honest with you.
Okay.
And we make love to hoes. That's why the hoes is winning. I'm if you've been with us since episode 0.
I think the hoes is making love to the men, and that's why they winning.
No, that coochie.
Yeah.
No. It's the quality of the cooch.
I think they.
Most
I think
hoes
they're
got good.
making love to the men, and that's why they winning.
Listen to me. Most hoes got good coochie down there.
And that good love making gets them whipped.
Nope. You can get good coochie. You ain't gotta do nothing. The coochie too good. You ain't gotta do nothing. But I'm gonna take every angle of that motherfucker and make sure it work. And I'm gonna make sure it work for you and make sure whatever I gotta do, you're gonna be straight. And we do that to hoes.
All right.
We do it to hoes, good women, chicks that you should only mess with a couple times, and then you end up messing with her for a long time and all types of stuff, man. Bad coochie. We make love to bad coochie. It's just crazy. But you know why? Because some of us...
We're drunk.
Some of us, look, be having low standards at times. I ain't going to put it on all of us, but some of us...
Wow, you just
got
yourself.
low standards sometimes.
You point at yourself?
Look, I'm a realist.
You know what, though? I think that's a good point that you make, because I think sometimes I think everybody has lowered their standards for somebody or for somebody, at some point in time. So, yeah, I mean, we've all been there. You're not going to be the only one. You ain't by yourself. And the men and women, we lower our standards. We have children by those that we have lowered our standards with sometimes.
Damn.
Hey, I'm just telling you. That's how it is. That's real. That is real. I bet you ask some women out there, their kid's father, or you ask some of the men out there, their baby mamas, or whatever you want to call it, they lower their standards to be with her or to be with him. And then they step back looking like, damn, I got kids by her. I got kids by him. This is who my kid's father is. My baby mama ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's all I'm saying. I just wanted to speak to that. But we might have to talk about this whole.
Let's talk about
who makes love to who.
A woman can't make love to me like you can't. How can a woman make love to a man? Like, you got to understand something. You can, for lack of a better word, you can fuck me back. That's not making love to me, right? What, riding the shit out of me, turning around, twisting around, and I see your back? That's not making love to me. What, talking to me soft? That's not making love to me. Like, as a man, I'm in control, because I tell you.
So then, you know what? Then
I tell people all the time, but let me just say it. I tell people all the time. Now, here's the problem.
I'm listening.
Here's the problem. Ding-a-ling run shit. Right? Coochie run the world. Absolutely. But in them walls right there, ding-a-ling run things if you a man. See, I'm a man's man. And I ain't gonna let no coochie take over that room.
So that's the only place you rule, is that
what do you say? Don't get coochie whipped that pussy.
What movie was that from?
Oh, was that Friday? That was Boomerang. That was Boomerang, fam. You gotta whoop that pussy. John Witherspoon, he licked his fingers. Make sure y'all know he wasn't playing, man, on everything.
But okay, so that's the only place that y'all rule. That's what you're saying?
No, that's not. You need to relax. Let me tell you something. I need to be able to get you in the mood, make sure you're comfortable, make sure you're ready. See, that's where niggas just wanted to stick it in some dry cooch. You can't do that. You got to make sure she's ready. Every woman ain't the same, right? You got to understand. Now, with a hoe, you can just But when you just trying to when you want to make love, like I'm talking about, I need to woo you. I need to catch you from the steps on the porch to the banister to the couch, all the way to the bedroom and then by that time you really ready, and then I got your ass, and now you're mine, and I'm gonna take care of you.
That's interesting.
I'm gonna take care of you.
Dang, I wish we could call. I just wish.
You need to call somebody?
I wish we could have somebody call in because I want to hear
can
from a
call in.
man. Like,
What you want? I'm the motherfucking man. This is Confidence in the Clutch.
But I
What
want to hear.
Can't nobody tell me shit on my
I want to
shit?
hear from another. I want to hear from some other men. Like, have they ever been made love to? Like, do you think that?
Okay.
Like, women can't make love to
I didn't know
men?
I was
Like,
supposed
I
to
don't
share
get
all
it.
my shit. Yes, I've been made. I've been made to love to when a woman making love to me and all this shit and blew her air in my mouth and it went into my motherfucking soul. Yeah, it done happened. Yes,
Right.
like breathed her air into my mouth like ever so gently, and I felt that shit going to my body. Nigga, like, oh, she told me to just relax, just let it happen. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? So okay.
All right.
So what else you want to talk about?
Hey, I just wanted to kind of understand where you were coming from with that. That's all.
But
I just didn't feel like it was like, I don't know. I feel like women can make love to men. I really do. Like, I really feel like they can.
Maybe you're probably right, but maybe not to me though.
Okay. Well, you missed it out.
Motherfucker, somebody gonna have to come show me.
Right. I'm sure
Come
plenty
show
of.
me.
I bet there's some people out there like, I'm about to show him.
Show me, yeah. Show me you can make love to me.
I'm sure some people out there. I'm sure some women out there like, I need to show him.
Okay. For our true fans, our true watchers and listeners, Red, bad coochie is dry. It's dry. And it's dry.
When somebody asks, what it?
Yeah.
Wow, I guess I'm like delayed. I can't even see that right there.
Yeah.
Something wrong with mine. I'm gonna have to just come up off of that.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what it is. Red is dry, is dry.
All right.
That's what bad coochie is. Now, a bad experience in the bedroom.
Hold on.
with a
Stop.
woman.
Let me stop you right there. I want to stop you right there.
Huh.
Stop.
What?
Because that's gonna lead into something else that I want to talk about. So stop. Save that. Save it.
No, it ain't. I'm looking
Yeah,
at the
it
shit.
is. Save
No, a
it.
bad experience
Okay.
is a woman is just because she don't know how to make it work in bed. That's different than bad cooch. You got some chicks with some good cooch that don't know how to do it, and it lowers the overall experience.
So then it's not that great, huh?
The same as for y'all when dudes have an orgasm too quick. You like, really? That's it, fam? Like, that's all you gonna give me? I wasted my time with this shit. And y'all done had that happen to y'all plenty time. Cause I got female friends more times than not, or
tell
either
you
y'all
all the
done went to the y'all done seen it and done said I gotta go to the bathroom. Next thing you know, y'all put y'all clothes on and ran up out the crib. Like I don't even want to pay
Yeah.
with that.
Ladies, y'all know we get together, we have conversations, and we talk about that type of stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Like that's the worst ever, for real.
All right.
Like,
All right.
absolutely.
So we got it. So there's a difference, right? Can we cheers now? To
Okay.
success.
I should be good now.
And love.
And happiness and prosperity and all that good stuff.
And wet cooch.
And women making love to men.
And wet cooch.
All right, so our topic of the week. We're gonna move into our topic of the week. That was like a good discussion on.
And we ain't even done with it, to tell you the truth.
We're really not. So
Yeah,
we're gonna come back
no.
to it, and maybe when we get to our love Q&A, we might just kind of jump back to it. But
Let's do it.
our topic of the week is. This is all flowing together.
It always does, young lady.
Sexual healing.
Mm-hmm.
We should have had some Marvin Gaye playing in the
No,
background.
that's too predictable. Take care of you. I'm gonna take care of you.
Uh-oh, here we go. Not Raunchy D. Well, who's coming out?
Playboy D.
Playboy D.
Playboy D time now.
Okay.
I'll keep it smooth for you.
So, sexual healing. How much is enough?
How much is enough? How often,
How
Kelly?
often? How much is enough?
So somebody you know, not you, but just what do you think? For our age, we talking about our age. We reaching a certain demographic from like 28 to 58 right now. You know what I'm saying?
28 to 58?
28
That's our
58 is our
demographic?
demographic, man.
How much is enough?
How much is enough? How much is enough? What?
For a
What
lady?
is sexual healing? When you talk about sexual healing, what are you
How
implying?
How much?
What is sexual healing? Is you talking about makeup sex? Or you talking about sex to what are you talking
Just
about?
sex in general, like it
Oh,
doesn't
okay.
make
Sex
up
in general,
sex.
okay.
Sex is. I mean, it
How
is
much
what it
is
is.
enough?
Like
How much is enough? How often?
how much is enough?
Situation. If it's quality, you can go once a week if it's quality. But if she stay in the crib, that ain't gonna work.
If you stay in the crib with your
Woman, you ain't
and
having
your
once a
man?
week. Like
Once in a
that's not gonna happen. But if y'all don't live together and y'all work and got kids and all that, once a week might be okay. It might be okay, but if not, it is what everybody got their own preference. Like, you know
yeah,
what I'm
I
saying?
think everybody does have their own preference.
Me personally, I would like 4 times a week. I would like 4 times a week personally.
4 times a week.
Personally.
Dang.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Now we can mix up how I get those 4, but
Jeez.
there's ways to get those 4, but yeah.
4 times a week?
Absolutely.
My God.
That's nothing.
Okay.
That's nothing.
He said it's nothing, y'all.
7 days in a week, man.
It is 7 days in a week.
Okay. So how much is enough? How often? That's it.
How much is enough? I really be want to know, like on an average, like from other men, like how much, like whether you. Okay, I do agree it's situational. If you living, if you're married, if you married, like, okay, depending on how long you've been married too. That's also, but that's also something we take into
That's weak. And listen, I'm gonna tell you something.
I'm just saying.
If I'm married, until I can't no more. Like I'll take that blue pill, all that until she say, "Baby, it hurt too much because it ain't." You know what I'm saying? You can't find a little man inside the boat because ain't no water for the little man inside the boat to be swimming in no more. And I don't like, you know what I'm saying? And I'll be like, well, baby, you know what? You might have to just call it a wrap then.
When does that happen? Like,
I don't know.
How old are you at that point?
I don't know, 70 something.
Wow. Okay. Well, I mean, how much is
enough for you? Shit, I already said my piece.
Yeah, you said 4 times a week.
4 times a week.
Me and my schedule and the way I kind of operate right now, like, okay.
Go ahead,
like, I would say 2 to 3 times a week is good for me. You know, when I was much younger, yeah, it's probably like 5 days a week. Because it's 7 days in a week, 5 days a week. So yeah. When I was married, it was probably like about 2 to 3 times a week. You know, it might have been more than that. Yeah, it might have been more than that. But 2 to 3 times a week is good. That would. But let's see, it may be different.
How about this?
Hold on, wait a minute, because the 2 to 3 times a week, like 2-3 times a week, like one of those days, it might be 2 times in that one day, or it might be
that's fine
3 times.
That's fine. That's
so
fine.
Really, it's really more than like 3 times.
That's fine.
So you know what I'm saying?
But is that just having sex or making love though? Because you make love one good time, that's all you need. Now, see the thing. Here's the trick. When it's quality, I could be on the phone with you talking about 10:45, like, oh man, I wish you could just come over there. And she's like, hold on, I'm on my way. Now she come, get here by 11. She back at home by 11:30 because it's just to come through and it's just to and then we gonna both have an orgasm and be gone and that's it. And I can sleep good.
Okay.
I'm on the phone with you till 4 a.m, man. You know what I'm saying? Like we're in high school.
Wow.
Like we're in high school.
That is like high school, isn't it?
And that's thank you FaceTime. Thank you all the stupid
that's
stuff.
That's like college for me. I wasn't really like.
You know, I was Playboy D. You know,
sorry, I didn't really
Playboy
start
D.
dating. I think I might have been. I was like 19 when I had my first boyfriend. I was a bookworm. Did you call me a lame?
I didn't say anything.
It sounded like you was going to call me a lame.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, well, I was just a bookworm. Sorry, I was like that 3.8 GPA student in high school, getting scholarships and stuff. Really focused on the school, not on the boys.
Lame. Okay.
So, now the next thing about sexual healing is Okay. Should you?
Nope.
So if you're should you, even if you don't want to, just to please your partner, so should you have sex?
Hands down, absolutely. Unless you terminally ill. If not, something wrong with you. I don't give a damn about nothing else you talking about. Hands down, absolutely. Yes, ma'am.
It may not be good though.
Well, then you don't need to be with them. No,
I mean,
no
if
male,
you don't want to, like, it could be
Kelly.
various reasons why you don't want to. Like,
that's not your man then. You want to please your mate.
No, listen.
No, I'm not going to listen. You listen.
Listen. It could be various reasons,
You
okay?
listen,
You
nigga.
could be like all of 7 months pregnant, okay? It's not happening.
What you mean? We going all the way till you can't go no more. You know, that make the
7
baby
months.
come down to make it easier for you.
Why do people say that?
It's a
'Cause
fact.
It does not.
Show me in the Bible where it don't say that.
Show you in the Bible? I
Show
got
me in the
3
Bible
kids.
where
I
it don't
know
say
about
that.
But anyways, you listen. What if you got the flu? Like, come on. Seriously, if you're sick, ill, like, come on. No, I'm not.
That might make you feel better.
That is so not gonna make you feel
The
better.
flu, fam? Are you kidding me? The flu?
The flu.
That's
yes.
that's when you just having sex with your mate and you ain't trying to make love to her. But I need to.
You just okay. I understand what you're saying.
I
Okay.
need to
You might
just
convince me just a little bit on that.
hurry up, because hurry up. Come on, hurry up. Come on, hurry up. Yeah.
No, it's like, come on, be a little bit. Just show a little bit of compassion for.
That's
that.
why women
Like,
can't
what's
make
the
love to
people-
men.
What? Because we don't want to. When
Because
we
y'all
had the flu,
say,
when we
yeah,
sick, like we
y'all
make,
say, come
so-
on, hurry up.
Oh, I don't know anything about that.
Oh my God, here we go.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Like,
forgot
I know.
got Lil' Kim over in this motherfucker.
Listen,
Lil' Kim.
like I said, if you do stuff just to, if you do that just to please your partner, it may not even be all that good for them.
For
you know
who?
what I'm saying? For them. Because you ain't into it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't
because
need
of
you
whatever
into it.
is going.
I need it to be.
Oh my gosh. Okay, stop.
I need it to sound like that. That's all I
Okay.
need. I don't
All
need
right.
because you throwing off the rhythm anyway when you trying to do all types of stuff
What
and
are
all
our
that.
what are our listeners saying? Is anybody chiming in?
No,
on
they're
this?
not. Don't. I ain't worried about nobody
Okay,
else.
I just wanted to know because, like, yeah, I don't know. If I'm sick, you can definitely count on me to say I'm tapping out. I can't do it.
I'll be back. I'll be back.
For real.
I'll be back in a little bit.
Look,
I'm going to
me-
Golf Galaxy.
Listen, me, I'm sick.
No, I get it. I get it.
You know
got
what I'm saying? I'm sick. I got the flu, whatever. I got a migraine. Yeah, no, I can't help you. I probably can't help you at all.
Fuck iMovie. I'm mad at that shit still. I'm thinking about it right now. See, go ahead, Kels.
And then definitely not, ladies, that time of the month.
Oh,
Yeah,
you trifling in
no.
a bit.
I'm gonna say it's totally inappropriate. Now that's when you definitely should not. Okay.
To each his own. Some people think it's good. It helps the crown. Listen, how about fresh off of work? You been at work sitting now on a hot day with no hot day. You know you've been sitting your ass
No.
down at your chair, and you
No.
come in the house like,
No. Let me jump in the shower real quick.
but what you gonna do when he just want
Let
it
me
that
get
bad?
fresh.
I know I want it right now. I don't care. I just want to smell it in my nose hairs. And my
Okay,
mustache.
no, let me get fresh. Let me get fresh.
You know, every coochie have an odor, right? Every coochie got an odor and a taste. Not a bad odor, but every woman has a distinct odor for her coochie. It ain't like coochie smell the same. You know that?
I would not know that.
You know now.
Thank you for sharing.
You got it.
So then, when they like, that brings up a good point though. Like seriously, like, cause like here's the thing. Like women, I think like some women think like, oh, when you say an odor, like I think they think that it's like a
A
negative
bad thing? No.
and it's just like
that's your smell.
it's normal.
I love your smell.
Like certain things are normal. Like I think a lot like they create all these different products for women to use so that they could smell fresh or smell like flowers and roses, and it's like they don't understand, like when you use those products, it messes with the pH balance of your body. which creates other things like potential infections and things like
And
that.
other smells, the ones that don't smell great.
I mean, yeah. So it's like, yeah. I hope that just, I don't know. We talking about something totally unrelated.
No, we're not. We're
but,
talking
okay.
about.
But I mean, it's
should
just,
you, even if you don't, to just to please your partner?
Yeah.
Now, there's no male-female relationship gonna thrive without no intimacy. Now, if you don't want to have sex, you need to figure out other ways to be creative to have intimacy. That's it. Now.
Yeah, if you're not having sex, if you're not
So
if you're not having sex because you are saving sex for marriage, or you're celibate,
or you're saved, or you're terminally ill. So it is what it is. I mean, they got to figure that out.
There are some people who are saved that are having sex. So I don't know
Exactly.
what that applies to. I'm just saying. I just want to put that out there. But that's why I said if you're abstinent, if you're practicing abstinence, or if you are practicing celibacy.
Every time I share this, remember you got to share with you to put it on your timeline, because you're not live right now with me. Remember that.
I know.
You're not doing that though.
I didn't.
No.
Like right now, now?
Like every time. Like I shared like 3 times already. And every time I share it, in order for it to post to your joint, you got to do it. But that's another conversation for another day. So.
Do I need to do it now?
Absolutely.
Oh,
remember,
sorry.
I can't share to your timeline. Remember that?
No, I know.
And your headphones on backwards, but that's another conversation. Okay. So I'm just looking at it. It just looks stupid because the ear thing is different, but it's okay. Now.
Okay. So.
What should you do if your partner doesn't want to have sex? Ask them why. Like, why? What did I do? What's wrong with you? Is something wrong with the cooch? What do you mean? I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Did you just,
listen?
Doubt kills. And then you're going to be wondering, oh, you must have had somebody else today.
Something else might be going on. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I tell the motherfucker, listen, if I want to touch you all the time when you come around me, oh, here go the hand move. Oh, shit. Here go Playboy D. Playboy D. Oh, man. I be having to catch myself. If you got a problem with me coming over, right, and I'm touching you, whatever, you don't want me to do all that, that's fine and dandy. But you need to worry about with me when I don't be trying to get your little funky ass coochie, because then that's going to be a problem for you. Okay. You heard me?
Okay. You know, I think sometimes women, we have been... I hate to say raised, but we've had a lot of conversations with a lot of the women in our lives that have raised us and have, you know, taught us about, you know, what it means to be a woman and in a relationship and with a man. And so saying no to your husband or whoever it is that you're with is like, no, it's like not the right thing to do. Like, I mean, I know the Bible says you should be submissive. And I think that's what we've been raised to do, is to be submissive. So we submit, but it's not necessarily like what we want. And it reminds me of like The Color Purple. Like Celie, like she really never really wanted to be with Mister. And he would just get on top of her and do his thing. And that's like, that was it. That's what they call it. You know, he would do his thing. You know, so it always reminds me of like this question kind of reminds me like when you don't want to do it, like you just lay there and you just there. You ain't into it. You not, you know, so I don't know. But I mean, I'm not saying you should not be submissive. You know, because I believe in being submissive to your mate, you know. Okay. But it goes both ways too. So I feel like I need to fix my headphones because you talked about it so bad.
No, so figure it out. Your partner don't want to have sex. Figure it out. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Moving on.
Okay.
Moving on. Love Q&A.
Love Q&A.
Go ahead.
I don't even know if I want to do this one or if I want to save it for next week.
No, why not? Well, this the sex episode. It's the sex issue.
So, love Q&A, right? Because I've had this conversation with some of my friends, you know, about certain people. We've talked about it in the past. What if the sex is not good? What do you do? What do you say? Do you say something? Is it appropriate to say something if it's not great? Because, like, most of the times for us, when it's not good, yeah, I'm just probably not going to call you no more. Probably not going to see you again. Probably will never talk to you again if it's not great. If it's not even good. Because I think it's the difference between good and great. If it's not even good, it's like, if it's whack, it's like, no call, no show ever again. So, but is it appropriate to say something? How do you have a conversation with somebody about, like, if it's not good? I mean, do you give them several opportunities? You know, because, like, the first time, I get it. Like, you're learning, you're figuring out each other's bodies and stuff like that. So maybe even the second time or third. But after that, it's like, you should know me by now. And, yeah, if it's not that great, I need to move around. But then if it's not that good, but you really like this person, like, what do you do? Do you have a conversation? Do
you get the deal though. Tell folks need slow as roll. He don't know how to work his pole. He need to use his tongue more.
Bottom girls, y'all. Bottom girls.
My fault.
I mean, but no, like, what do you do? I don't know. Like, do you, like, tell them, like, the things that they need to do for you? Is that
Touch
okay?
Me, tease me, feel me. Oh.
Turn that song on, and then, so I don't know. Is it okay to have that conversation with somebody? You know, if they
yes, it is, motherfucker. You better be in control of your coochie, Kelly, and tell them, motherfucker, hey, man, look, I don't like when you do that. I like when you do this, and you need to do that a little bit more.
But I mean, like, the men do that too. Like, if it's not good,
stop.
You just say stop. Don't do that.
Just stop.
No, I'm good.
I don't need that. You stop. I got this.
But, like, some women think, like, when you saying stop, it's like stop. Because I know I'm about to.
No. That's stop. Because I don't need your emotion trying to control the motion I'm trying to inflict on your ass.
Right, because you making love to people. Okay.
There you go. There you go. You in the way.
But I mean, you know what? You're right. Be in control of your stuff. You know what I'm saying? You are in control of your own stuff. So yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. You probably could say something. It depends on the person. You know the person that you with, and you know their personality, and you know how they might react if you say something. Cause
who gives a fuck? I've been scared. Tell them punk motherfucker. Tell them bitch ass nigga kill.
Then you know, like, they might have a complex about it. Like,
I'd rather motherfucker tell me, damn nigga, you need to go wash your dangalang, nigga, you stink. Then just, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not talking about that.
I'm giving you an example, motherfucker.
I'm talking about if it's not good sex, if it's not good for you,
dude, like,
if it didn't do anything
like,
for me, like the guys who just like the guys who, I mean, it's like,
Donald,
it may last like 10 minutes.
Donald, you don't know my body. Check this out. When I tell you to stay right there, that means I'm coming, because I'm not going to tell you I'm coming.
If it's 10 minutes,
How
like,
about
that's
that?
Not good. You know what I'm saying?
How about that?
Like, if it's 5-10 minutes, not good.
It can be quality. It all depends on what you're trying to do. If it's taking you too long to, because most women have multiple. Listen, here we go again. You ready? Most women have multiple orgasms if you know what you're doing when you're making love to her, fam. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we talking about the ones that don't know what they're doing. That's what this question is about. The ones that don't know what they're doing.
Once again, I can't help you with that one, G.
All right.
Yeah, you need to have you figure that out with the girl shit, the girls group or whatever. Cause I can't help you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Got it.
We done?
So say something.
Say something.
Or do something. Just be like, deuces. Like, for real. That's what I'm gonna say.
Like, if you see a terrorist, see something, say something. Like, whatever. You heard me? All right. Moving on.
Yeah, let's move on.
Because the show co-host is not ready to move on. So, getting into Don't Worry About It. Oh.
Don't worry about it.
Oh shit, we been on the other segments. Okay, whatever. I'll figure it out. This is my male perspective on things.
So you ain't doing the you ain't
I don't need it today. I don't need it today.
You don't need that today? Okay.
Today.
For those of you who have watched our Love Affair discussions.
Previous 9 episodes, baby.
Yeah, y'all need to
All
go back.
9 episodes.
Y'all need to go back. If y'all haven't listened to them or seen them, check them out on YouTube. You can see it on YouTube, or you can go back on Confidence in the Klutch and see them when we've gone live, or you can listen to them on Apple Podcasts and Google Play.
Yeah.
And just then when you see the Don't Worry About It segment, he's done some different stuff. So this time it's a little bit more easy on the eyes. It's an easy on the eyes, don't worry about it segment. So make sure you check us out, y'all, on all of those media sites. Okay? I had to plug our stuff. For real. We need people to subscribe to Confidence in the Klutch Network. I mean, this is not the only podcast that he does. This is the only one that I do.
There you go.
But you do.
Confidence in the Klutch. We did one last night. We had a blast.
Yeah.
Checking on YouTube too, because now I got the computer. I'm trying to do things. I hate fucking iMovie though.
Okay, so that's Confidence in the Klutch. But then he also has
MKE Chosen Few select series, interview series, starting off with basketball players, moving to reverends and councilmen and principals and ADs and shakers and movers in the city. Then we got Queen of the South Reverberation with Clee, Power Reverberation with Clee. That's our get back from the shows. 6 things to talk about, 7 things to talk about, whatever from each episode. We done with that though. And then we do the Love Affair Discussions with Kels podcast.
Love Affair Discussion with Kels podcast. Okay.
This is her show. I'm just sitting in, filling in.
It's not my show, y'all.
It says the Love Affair Discussions with Kels.
Okay, hold on. Let me just tell our listeners. It's not my show, but
it's your show.
This is a look into the conversations that we have when we talk about relationships. I've known him for a number of years.
Yep.
And this is something that we've always kind of talked about. We used to talk about with a group of people that we worked with. Mm-hmm. But then right now, he and I, we've had these discussions and we talk about, these are just some of the things that we've talked about or that we've thought about and had questions about. And we just kind of go into detail.
Word. Now,
some of the stuff that he say, I don't really know what he gonna say. We ain't really talk about it that deep. But the Don't Worry About It segment is hot, y'all. It's his opinion on a particular subject, and we gonna see if he go in on somebody today.
I ain't going in on nobody. Just regular. This is just every day, yo. Like, yo. So let me get my shit together. All right.
Ooh, really?
So.
Okay.
All right. You know, to all you punk motherfuckers out there, man. Yo, the job you hate, do something about it, man. Stop being a punk. Stop. I'll be over here complaining, not looking presentable when you go into work, not caring, and all that shit. Go to your job and do a piss poor ass job. Because if you do a job that's team focused, they need you to do your work. So when you're not doing your work, you make the whole team look bad, and then you messing up for the people that can do their work. Like maybe they can work from home, and their numbers look good, but then your numbers bad when you work from home. So they pulling it off the table for everybody because the managers don't want to show favoritism, even though your numbers are better at home than at work. You know what I mean? For the overachievers, because they ain't got to deal with all you punk at their job. So the job you hate, do something about it. Do something about it. Create your own job. It don't matter when you reinvent yourself. Reinvent yourself though. That's my thing right now. I'm reinventing myself right now. I changed my whole LinkedIn shit now. They don't say nothing about what I do. This is what I do. You know what I'm saying? I reinvented this shit. Motherfuckers like, yo, congratulations on a new job. I should say CEO Confidence in the Klutch Network. You know what I'm saying?
What's up?
That's
I like
it.
that.
I'm done. Look, it is what it is. So, if you hate your job, man, do something about it. Like, it's like what I tell my girls when it's time to go with the scholarship for the colleges and shit. Go play for the college, man. We know the paper fucked up. We know all that, whatever. But don't play for the name on the front of the jersey. Play for the name on the back of that motherfucker, man.
Yes.
Don't work for that job. Make the job work for you. You know what I mean? Just don't get fired doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about? That's what I say. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to inspire y'all to get up, look in the mirror. Because the other day I got up on Thursday. I went to work and I walked by the championship ring. I said, "Hey, man, I'm gonna put this motherfucker on today." You know what I'm saying? And I had to go in the mirror and I had to check myself. Sometimes you gotta have them conversations with yourself. I said, "Motherfucker, you know who you are. These motherfuckers, they might have forgot who you is, but you know who the fuck you are. You important. You necessary. You a blessing. Put that motherfucker on." I was good the whole day. You know what I mean? That self-confidence, that self-worth, knowing who you are, man. Don't let these punk-ass jobs railroad you to not make you who you were destined to be, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, everybody know right now if what you're doing is that what you're supposed to be doing because how I feel. That means you ain't listening to God and ain't walking the steps that God wants you to walk. You doing it your way instead of doing it God's way, and that's why your ass is out of order.
Truth.
I think I'm done.
That's what's up.
I think I'm done. Now, so go get that new job, y'all. It ain't too old to go back to school neither. I went back to school right now. Right? It's all of us in school. Me and my two boys, we all in school right now. And I'm doing online 9 credits. Somebody else would have said, "Hell no, you crazy." Ooh, no, God made a way for me. Gave me a great schedule, right, Kels, at work.
Yeah.
Gave me a great schedule where I'm able to do a lot of things, man. So because I stepped out on faith, I'm tired of all you punk people that claim to be religious based by your organized gang that you belong to, but when you don't have the faith to understand that you need to step out and do what you need to do, or you worry about stuff, but you talking about you believe in God. If you believe in God, you ain't got to worry about nothing. You got to get up and fill in the blanks, and that's what I did, yo. All right, so new segment about last night.
Yeah, about last night.
Kels, her female opinion
So,
editorial piece, yo.
This one is this is a really general thing that
You need some soft or hard, Kelly. We ain't do this part.
I mean real soft.
You need
real
something soft? Okay.
You know, real
Something
soft.
soft. Let me see. How soft?
Soft and slow. Just
Okay, soft and slow. Ooh. Say that again.
all right, real soft and slow.
Ooh.
You are so stupid. Oh my goodness. Look, this ain't
listen,
even.
Waiting for you.
I'm sorry, y'all. My
We
baby
see
is
that.
texting me. She at work right now. She trying to get this money.
We can't do your segment and you're not ready for it.
I'm
right?
sorry, man. Look.
Whatever you say.
Okay, so I was waiting on my music.
You don't need no, that's a cop. I see niggas give excuses
I
real
do.
quick.
Like I love music. Music creates a mood for me all the time. Like before I came over here, like I was listening to like some Trey songs because it always gets me, you know, like I don't even know what song I was listening to, but it had me in the mind frame, like getting me ready for this, right? This will work. So, last week I had the honor of celebrating my father who turned 80 years old, y'all. We talking about somebody who was born in 1936, I believe.
Oh, gee.
No, 1938. 1938.
Can you count?
I'm sorry. I always get confused because for a long time I thought my dad was born in 1936, but he was born in 1938. I was about.
He must be from down south.
He was about 4. Yeah, yeah. Hey, listen, from down south where they write where they write when you were born in the Bible. The midwife writes all the information down in the Bible, and that's how they kept records. So yeah, my daddy was born in a small city called Talladega, Alabama, 80 years ago. My daddy was around during the civil rights movement, drank from a colored water fountain. They didn't really have buses down there, but couldn't look a white man in his eyes face to face. My daddy, I mean, it was the situation, the things that he had to endure. I mean, didn't have a bathroom in the house. They didn't even have an outhouse. It was just like a hole in the backyard. They didn't have toothbrushes. I'm like, man, what y'all brush y'all teeth with? Twigs off the tree. Interesting, dog. Like, I think my dad is the only one in his family that has his real teeth, because he left home at age 15 and joined the army. Lied and told him he was 18.
That's why his birth certificate messed up.
Nah. My grandmother found out.
He was telling people he was born in 1936. You heard me?
No, but my grandmother found out that he had ran off and went to the army. Trying to get a better life, basically looking for a better life. Joined the army at 15, and she went and got him and said he lied. He ain't 18. He 15 years old. So he had to go back home.
Damn, grandma.
So when he turned 18, he went and re-enlisted again. So in the Air Force, though. But this segment is just basically give people their roses while they're here.
Absolutely.
Give it to them now. Celebrate their life right now versus celebrating or being down and out about the death of a loved one. I'm fortunate enough that I was raised by my father, and I've seen him at his best, and I've seen him, and I'm not gonna say at his worst, but I've seen him in other positions of life, but he turned 80, and I'm gonna say about 3 years ago, my dad said to us, now my daddy is like, he's like just like a cool cat. He just sits back. He don't really get out much. He pretty much is a homebody. So like 2 or 3 years ago, he came, we were in Texas, and he said to me and my siblings, hey y'all, I want to have a birthday party. And we was all looking like, what, birthday party? What you mean? So he really wanted a birthday party. But then, years later to now, it was something different. Birthday party didn't come to fruition. So we did something special. Everybody that would have been at the birthday party, we said, hey y'all, need y'all to make a little short 1 minute video. What does 80 years mean to you? What does his 80 years mean to you? Brothers, nieces, nephews, aunts, uncles, cousins, everybody chimed in. And my daughter and my nephew created this really nice little short video, posted it on YouTube. And my dad sat there to see him watch this like 14, 15-minute video of all the things that people talked about him and celebrating his life was the best thing I've seen in my 26 years of life.
Word. 26? Wait a minute, motherfucker. You thought I wasn't listening?
I just wanted to see if you was going to say something. But no, that's like the best thing that I've seen. To see my dad smile. My mom literally started crying, y'all, when she saw all the things that everybody was saying about my
Ain't you giving
daddy.
up too much game right now?
But I'm just saying.
You don't never put Penny out there bad, negative light.
Nah, Penny is, she's the waterworks queen. Penny. Are you kidding me?
Wow, I'm going to tell you said that.
Penny is the waterworks queen. But anyway,
Penny right now.
Celebrate your parents, your loved ones. Honor your parents. The Bible says, honor your parents, for this is right in the Lord. Honor your parents.
They need to tell all these punk ass kids to do that now, because there's a lot of disrespectful ass kids. I don't know how they get away with it.
I agree. Love on your babies. Love on your children. Kiss them. Read them stories at night. Give them hugs. Cook meals for your babies. Sit down and watch movies with them. You know what I'm saying? Do the same thing with your parents. Sit down and eat dinner with your parents once a week if they're still here. Celebrate them and the things that they're about. Kiss them now.
Kiss them now.
Hug them now. Because you later may not ever be able to do it later.
Can't get them times back.
You can't.
Me personally with my children, just because they're getting older. Like even tonight, you know what I'm saying, cooking for my children, whatever. Like, don't I cook every night? But it's like, it don't even, not even, I ain't gonna say it's not special, you know what I mean? But it's like, 'cause I do it all the time. It's not like processed food around here. But I just like to sit back and not say a damn word. And just observe, you know what I'm saying? Just watch. You know what I mean? It's almost like I'm not even there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I interact, but I just like to sit back and just watch them and hear about everything they got to say. It ain't about me, it's about my kids. You know what I'm saying? So,
that's what's up.
No doubt. Happy birthday to your pops, man.
Yeah. I mean, like, yeah, it blows me away that he's 80 years old, like, for real. Like, I got an auntie, his sister is 86. So, you know, people are just living longer, but time is guaranteed to continue. So make use of your time with the people that are in your life.
You know, I always wanted to live till I'm 100. That was one of my goals.
Oh,
I want to live till I'm 100 years old.
I'd like to live longer than 100. My great grandfather on my mother's side, he lived till he was like 106.
I'm with it.
You know, so
he came out of slavery. You know what I'm saying?
He was a sharecropper.
Yeah, he saw everything.
I mean,
he saw everything.
He saw my great grandmother was one of few black women that was hung by the Ku Klux Klan. So, yeah, I mean, that's a whole nother story. But just, you know, stop waiting for it. When we talk about time, just stop waiting for things to happen. You have to just make them happen, create what you want to happen. So when you talked about that job situation and going back to school, and if that's what you want to do it. You want a new job, stop sitting back and waiting for somebody to give you a job. Go out there and get the job you want. Create the job that you want. It may not be for you to go and work for somebody else.
No.
I think he's creating his job. He's in the midst of creating the job that he wants with all these different podcasts, you know, so but just, I mean, give people their roses right now. Right now. It's so important because every moment is precious.
Well, you know what? See, this is what you got to do to make it online. Here you go. There you go. That's how you make it online. And you say, give you a rose, I just gave you a rose.
You gave me a rose,
motherfucker didn't say I had to go to the store and get you a rose.
No.
Yellow, nope. I gave you a rose. Don't whoop my ass. Don't slap me.
That's my rose.
That's how you make it online.
I got my rose for the week, y'all, because I didn't get none. I got cussed out a couple times by some kids. No biggie.
Okay.
But I got a rose. Cool. Thank you.
No doubt you got it. Moving on. My song of the week is, oh man, I can't skip this song, but let me see. Let me find it first. Talk about something else, Kels. Keep me
Well,
going.
can I go into my song of the week? You don't have my song of the week, and that's cool.
I don't.
But my song of the week, y'all, every time I get in my car, like I over the summer I downloaded Apple Music, right?
After Dark.
And
that's my shit. I was listening to it. Okay.
And every time I get in the car, y'all, I don't, for the last four weeks, I downloaded Drake's album, his latest album, and every time I get in the car, this song is always playing. Like, as soon as I get in the car, I don't even know why. It's like my Apple Music just kicks in on my car. And so the song is, it's called
After Dark.
After Dark. It's Drake. It's Drake featuring Static Major and
R.I.P. Static
Sign.
Major. R.I.P. Static Major.
What?
He passed away a long time ago.
Okay.
That's what make it dope.
No, I didn't even know who he was until I
He might have passed away in 2006, some shit like that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But the song is hot, y'all. I love the song. After Dark, a lot goes on after dark. A lot.
Ty Dolla $ign, a player, I like him.
I like Ty Dolla $ign.
Ty Dolla $ign, a player, though.
I like him on a lot of people's stuff.
Yeah, all this shit is cold, though. All of it.
I would agree with that. Especially this song. Like he got a lot of hot songs with everybody, but this song right here, the one to come on, yeah, this is like this one of them songs like you could be on your way, right? You leaving, like your boo call you up.
Oh, here come
and you
Raunchy
say,
Kels. Raunchy Kels.
There is no Raunchy Kels. But one of them conversations, you on the phone. Let's say you on the phone like 4 o'clock in the morning. No. You on the phone 4 o'clock in the morning, and you know what? Be like
4 in the morning.
4 o'clock in the morning. You
For
might be
what?
You might be.
You
on
supposed
the
to
phone.
Ben came and broke me off. I ain't talking to you no 4 in the morning. You talking about you want to come over now? I'm tired.
You might be on the phone at 4 o'clock in the morning, right?
I'm on the phone with you at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Talk.
You better have some keys. You come up in this bitch. I ain't getting out the bed.
Oh yeah, you should have a key at 4 o'clock.
No, you shouldn't.
You should.
I'm giving you. Oh man, next week's show, keys and security codes.
Keys and security codes. Let's talk about it. When do you get the
then.
keys and security codes?
Never.
But yeah, 4 o'clock in the morning, you come over. Hey, let me just play that song on your way to the house. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get you
that's
together.
My shit. I was listening to that shit earlier. All right.
So then you know what I'm talking about.
I know what you know exactly what you're talking about. My song of the week is "I Need a Girl" Part 2. Nigga, everybody remember this shit. This shit was popping. So the beat was bananas. This what we do. So Diddy in them funny style, but you know it don't matter. Kelly, I was waiting for you to bust.
Bust what? Bust
oh man, bust what? You
bust,
already
like what? A bar or two?
Bust the ball, neighborhood superstar. Come on, yeah. I Need a Girl Part 2, man. That shit was cold. I think Loon was in that joint. Loon Flow was bananas, y'all.
That's who was in there.
I think Loon and Fabulous or some shit like that.
This is the joint with Mario Winans on it.
Yeah.
Yes, he the one singing. Because at first I used to think it was Usher when he started singing.
Usher was on the first one. I need a girl to right. He was on I Need a Girl. I don't know if I got girl. Yeah, he was just on I Need a Girl. Yeah. Loon right. was on that motherfucker too.
You're right.
Yeah, but this one was popping.
Yeah, it was. I remember that. This was what, 2001?
Man, 2000 period.
In 2000 anything. Everything.
When the last time you looked at any video from circa that area? Our clothes were fucking ridiculous. Niggas used to have 3X, 4X t-shirts down to their knee, white t-shirts, getting in the club talking about I'm clean. Because you got a white t-shirt on, fam?
Tim's on.
Man.
Tim's on. White tee.
Ain't nobody messing with our
area.
Yes.
This was when videos had like a real storyline too. Like you could watch a video and you felt like you was watching a part of a movie. These videos nowadays, I don't even know what it be about.
All right, y'all. So, something to cook. Kels came in. I said, "You want something to eat?" Like I always do. She said, "No."
That's okay.
Then, when I started putting food away, and I said, "Well, what you made? What?" Ooh, that was just today. But you heard Lauren. Lauren was like, "The chicken was so good."
I did. She did say that. I never got.
Her mother is Miami, Scarface, cocaine Puerto Rican, like heavy accent, like you know what I'm saying, like really? She really like her mom. Shout out to Carmen, but yeah, she good people. But something to cook this week is Creole shrimp. Creole shrimp.
Yes, talk about it.
With Pinot Grigio, or you could do cap. So the holy trinity to any Creole meal is white onion, green pepper, and celery. That's the holy trinity. So you saute that joint. Then you can get some whole tomatoes. You can get, I prefer crushed tomatoes. You add that to the holy trinity. Of course, you're going to season it. I put some garlic in that joint, some garlic cloves. And then,
I'm listening.
And then, you let the tomatoes simmer down. I'm forgetting a couple things because she's grabbing my stuff.
Sorry.
Green onion. Was it basil or parsley? It's parsley. And I always like it with some French bread. But basically, after a half an hour, You want to put I made with the shrimp, so of course, raw shrimp. So you peel them, devein them, and all that, and then you dry them off with a paper towel, and then right before you put them in, you want to season them with some Old Bay or some Slap Your Mama, and then you throw them in for like 5 minutes, and you throw in some that green onion that you had left over. Trust me, you make it with the white rice. Remember, always use chicken broth when you making rice. Don't use water. Use chicken broth instead of the water. Trust me, your rice is gonna be bomb. And then you serve it over the rice with the French bread. Have you some white wine? Because this white wine Saturday look like with me and Kels, and that's it, yo. So, here's what it is. And of course, the critic over here, she can tell you how good it was.
It was the bomb, yeah. I ain't gonna lie.
Yep.
I say that about all his food, cause
Then
like honestly, like what did your son's girl? She called you a chef. He is like a chef though, for real. Like that was so good. Like that, it was good. I've never had Creole shrimp. Never had it before. Is it Creole shrimp or shrimp Creole?
I don't give a damn.
Whatever it was good.
It's probably shrimp Creole, but yeah.
I feel like I should have had it before, because my brother lives in Louisiana and his people, that's all they cook. So yeah, it was good. But after this, I gotta get some of whatever that was that you cooked. I may not get no chicken, but
yeah,
I'll
you don't get no chicken. I made 40 pieces of chicken, and I broke down the math. They was like, damn. I broke down the math. You heard me in the kitchen when I broke down the math.
I was listening.
Like, man, listen, we done had it. We done.
Like, for real.
Like. No, you ain't getting no chicken, G. Like, I still gave him some chicken. That's my son, though. He got some chicken.
You sent him with a doggy bag?
I always send him. He a college student.
Oh, okay.
You always got to send them back. Lauren was like, I just want some potatoes. Like, you can get some potatoes, L. I call her L Boogie. That's her that do the confidence in the clutch. That's her.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, I had her last time we had dinner here. I had her do it.
Cool.
I said, because you got that raspy voice. I need that. I couldn't tell her to say it's sexy and, I mean, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted her to. But it's all good. That's your job now.
Okay. I can do that job.
All right, y'all. So
I'm good at that.
Any final words, cuz we up out this joint, y'all? We went long for no reason.
Yeah.
We 17 minutes over for no reason.
Roses, y'all. Get you some. Get you some roses.
Get you some roses.
Give roses.
Word.
All the time.
Confidence in the clutch. We are feared more than love, but never hated, y'all. Remember, what is the game of basketball or the game of life? You got to have confidence in the clutch. Practice makes confidence. Pressure makes diamonds. Stay sucker free. Keep it a buck. Stay woke and get out. Listen to Apple Podcasts or Google Play Music and at confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com. Subscribe, rate, and review is important. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Clutch. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at KNTheK. We good?
We good.
We good, y'all. We up out this bitch. What is wrong with you?
Easy on the eyes. Raunchy D and Playboy D all in one segment.
3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3 and the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence
4, 5, 6.
in the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.